Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our final match of the evening. This is the light heavyweight title fight. In the blue corner, representing Los Banditos out of London, Eoghan O'Flanagan.
Eoghan O'Flanagan, probably one of the most recognizable guys to come out of the UK. Had that breakout run in the ADCC. Ended up getting 4th place in that. And multiple other successful competition appearances since then.
Got some big wins over Janji and Mason Fowler that year.
And in the red corner, representing Atos Jiu-Jitsu under Andre Galvao, and all the way from the United States of America, Jonnatas Gracie.
So yeah, as you heard there, Jonnatas Gracie fighting out a black belt under Andre Galvao. Very, very successful competitor. Been doing a lot of super fights recently. Focusing on that scene.
It's a really interesting matchup, this one.
Yeah, well done, Jeceris.
Yeah, this one's really interesting. Eoghan, we were saying earlier that he's going to come out and wrestle a little bit. He's definitely been working on that and has some really solid takedowns now. I mean, he's been known for a long time as having an amazing guard. But this is going to be an interesting style because normally, Jonnatas, you see him play on top. And he's very much about positional dominance and getting control. But I also suspect that well, I mean, you can see it. He is much the smaller competitor. He's often competing in like the 77 division.
I heard you talking with Eoghan yesterday, and he was saying that he wrestles every single day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the Los Banditos guys, they've got a very solid camp there. They've got some great guys coming. Well, they have a lot of really high-level guys coming through all the time.
I know he was training with Brandon Reed recently, very high-level wrestler.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
I mean, that is
Okay.
That is beautiful. And he's trapped up both arms as well.
Quite an opening statement there by Eoghan.
Yeah, and he's looking at isolating those arms, trying to get underneath the neck. The only downside of capturing both arms is it kind of makes it a little bit challenging to get underneath the neck because the person can pry you up.
It looks like Eoghan's hand is quite jammed underneath.
Yeah. He's got under that neck, and he is slowly creeping it underneath. You can see the pressure. He's had to release it a little bit, but has gone to the side now. And excellent choice from Eoghan. Like, he didn't let Jonnatas roll out of bounds. He instead transitioned to that body triangle from the mount to maintain it, right? Because if they'd have gone out of bounds, the referee would have restarted them standing.
Yeah, really impressive.
Great start for Eoghan.
Yep. So now they're going to reset with the body triangle. He's just confirming that.
Body triangle in mount.
Yeah, and this is a rough position. Like, not only is it hard to escape, but your breathing is really cut off.
Yeah.
I was stuck here a few years ago with Centauri Lilius. It wasn't fun.
Yuck. Yuck.
I was talking with Ash Williams actually just before his match, and he was saying that every time he sees Eoghan, Owen's trying to make his game simpler and simpler and just make it as efficient as possible. And you kind of see that in the way that he moves. He doesn't really waste a lot of energy. Even in that back attack, it was very beautiful, but there was no wasted energy in what he did.
What great goals.
Yeah. I mean, often when you see people, they're just moving for the sake of moving, but you know, really he's not. He's not wasting his time here. Like, he's slowly cooking Jonnatas.
Still got that body triangle.
Yeah. I mean, Owen's a flexible guy as well. We see that all the time within his guard. I remember I'm pretty sure when he first came on the scene as well, he was like a featherweight. And then he bulked up over a period of time, and he's kind of kept all of that dexterity as well.
He's been around a long time. He's only 29, right?
Is that all he is?
He's 29.
Wow.
He's been around forever.
That's crazy. You see him slowly creeping that arm up. Again, Jonnatas is another guy who came over from Brazil, I think. He was over there. And, you know, that flight can be rough. He's slowly creeping up the arm.
I was just having a great time.
Yeah. He also, the other thing is he talks throughout all of his matches as well. Look at them dropping the pressure in on Jonnatas.
Good shoulder pressure there.
Nice recovery from Jonnatas, though, to get out.
Oh.
I feel like Owen kind of stopped there.
He did stop,
Yeah, the ref was shouting stop way before that happened. So they are starting back up standing.
I think Jonnatas just wanted you to get the takedown. Well, that was a lovely little kick out.
It was.
That was beautiful. That's some high-level wrestling to time that kick out.
Ooh, little slip.
Yeah. And Jonnatas is going to have to work very, very hard to get this round back.
Yep, Owen looking very relaxed out there.
Yeah, the other thing about Owen as well, he's done the Polaris squads a number of times, which has kind of a similar format where you'll do multiple 5-minute matches back-to-back with about a minute in between. I'm not sure if Jonnatas has ever fought under this rule set. I think he might have been in the CJI tournament, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, Owen was in CGI 1. Last Polaris got a couple heel hook victories on Lucas Kennard.
Yeah, he had some fantastic Z-lock entries. If you go back and watch that show, it's just beautiful. He really set them up incredibly well. And he's, again, something he was talking about last night is that's the kind of the main leg lock he's going for now because it is just so hard to escape from.
Yeah, Owen's wrestling looking really good.
Yeah, really solid performance.
Great first round for Owen.
Really great opening attack there from Owen.
It was beautiful.
Very, very dominant performance there.
Yeah, I mean, he really dominated that round.
Little cheeky smile
Yeah,
in the
I
mouth.
think he's a little bit upset that he didn't get the finish, but...
He has a good sense of humour, Owen.
Yeah.
And the judges' scores are in for that first round, and Judge 1 scores it 10-9 O'Flanagan. Judge 2 scores it 10-9 O'Flanagan, and Judge 3 scores it 10-9 O'Flanagan.
So the interesting thing now is obviously Jonnatas can come back, make some tactical changes. He's obviously felt kind of what it's like to train or to compete against Owen. Again, beautiful little... I can't remember the name of that technique. It's got a weird name, but it's a beautiful little thing.
Ooh, nice smackdown.
Nice, trapping up that head. Really staying attached very, very well.
Look at that, beautiful work.
And trying to go up to the mount there as well.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nice
That
job
was
from
beautiful.
Owen.
Oh, he might have this. Nope.
Excellent job from Owen again.
All smiles out there.
This is really awesome to see. This is like a completely different Owen.
Yeah.
He's put on a lot of muscle over the years. He's been working out with Charles Allen Price.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to put Chelsea in for this match, her being a tiny human.
Look at that.
Beautiful back take there from Owen. Getting the crucifix. And now he's trying to, it looks like he's trying to stamp down and potentially go for that straight armbar position. He's got it, but he needs to get the crossface on the other side. That will that will interlock him into the position.
Our ref willing to drag
Yeah.
the two men across across the floor. Great sport.
Yeah. So one of the best things you can do if you can find a crucifix is make sure you crossface them towards the arm that you're holding. That'll stop them being able to turn up like Jonnatas is doing. But Owen's doing a great job of then turning this into that kind of crunch armbar position. And we're going to see Owen pass. I'm not sure the last time I saw actually Owen on top of someone in a passing position.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, nice wrestle up.
Yeah, really nice from Jonnatas. Gaining top position again. You see him trying to smash those hips down. Like he does that, he's got very, very solid top pressure. The downside is that Owen has a very dexterous guard and is incredibly dangerous from there. He's got something like an 87% submission rate in his matches.
Wow.
Nice job from Jonnatas stepping out of that danger kind of position and starting to flank around the side.
Yeah, I've seen Jonnatas is very good at avoiding leg lock entanglements.
He had a good match of Oliver Tarza maybe a year or two ago, who's a very, very high-level leg locker, and he was able to shut his game down.
Mm.
Yeah, you see him trying to kind of force Owen onto his back. Owen's gone into this false sweep position. I'm not sure if he's... he's in the... He's trying to get the leg on top, and this is where he's really, really dangerous. When he gets underneath you, starts to take away your base.
I can hear Owen breathing from here.
Yeah. They just destabilized Jonnatas a little bit. He's trying to feed. I think he's trying to feed the leg over the top so he can start setting up that position. He does have the butterfly hook underneath the leg.
Yeah, slowly creeping down towards the foot here is Owen.
Yeah, he's got solid control under both legs. Nice job from Jonnatas to free himself out of it, though. Now Jonnatas trying to put that pressure in towards him.
Oh, I'd be a little bit scared of doing that against Owen. He's got a very good armbar.
Yeah, I mean, one of the times that I did see kind of Owen struggle just a little bit, he fought a guy called Mohamed Avtahanov in Polaris, who Mo did a great job of getting to north-south. Actually really great for the first couple of minutes, but then Owen came back and ended up finishing him. But he definitely had him in a little bit of trouble.
It's kind of going into Owen's game now.
Yeah, and with that grip on the foot, that's a very difficult grip to feel. Like Owen's right hand is connected to the top of Jonnatas' foot. Well, he's abandoned it now. It makes it very difficult for him to kind of sprawl his hip out. Again, this is going to be kind of an interesting round to score because, you know, Owen did have a good kind of front headlock sequence at the start and obviously ended up in that crucifix. But Jonnatas is now putting the pressure down on Owen, slowly working around.
Yeah, I feel like Owen's not too bothered though.
No.
I think Owen kind of thrives in these kind of situations, I think.
Yeah, I think he's taking his time right now, knowing he's got one more round.
Yeah.
And he's up in the scoreboards.
As I said, we could hear him breathing from over here. I think he's taking a bit of a rest before the next round.
I'm surprised he's not talking more, in all honesty. It's unusual for Owen. Maybe he's worried Jonnatas doesn't speak enough English.
Yeah, this is a beautiful anaconda here.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Like, he used that front headlock really, really well, rolled over the top, kind of kept the roll going. And again, that was a beautiful little attempt at the back take.
Beautiful back takes from Owen.
Yeah. Then Jonnatas did a lot of good pressure on top. You know, he kind of kept the weight down on Owen, cleared a lot of the positions. Just couldn't quite solidify anything.
No, I'd still give this round to Owen, but thankfully it's not my decision, and we can throw it over to the judges to decide.
And the scores are in for that round. Judge 1 scores it 10-9 O'Flanagan. Judge 2 scores it 10-9 O'Flanagan. Judge 3 scores it 10-9 O'Flanagan.
Jonnatas going to make something happen in this last round.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really challenging against Owen. Because he just doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Interesting choice, yeah. I mean, he had the best success from the bottom, right? He managed that wrestle up, and it is a good way if you can wrestle up off the bottom or sweep off the bottom. It puts you into a slightly better passing position off them because you're closer to them. You know, when you're stepping in towards a guard, you have to deal with like those leg frames first, versus a wrestle up, you're already connected often to their upper body. Beautiful job by Owen trying to dive towards that leg drag position, though.
Looked like Jonnatas tried to come up for a guillotine there, but Owen was wise to it.
Yeah, really interesting change of tactics for Jonnatas.
I think it's a great idea. As you said, Tom, we don't see much of Owen on top passing.
No.
So.
This is more than I've seen Owen on top in all of the matches that I've ever seen him compete in, I think.
Oh.
Nice. You see him conceding top position. He's trying to fish for that inside position again. Jonnatas getting into that body lock now. He's doing a great job of getting past those frames. But then Owen just blocking him from creating that little bit of space. And as soon as he gets that space, those legs pummel inside. Nice job again from Jonnatas coming around the corner. Really beautiful side-to-side passing. I know he spent a bunch of time training up at AOJ. And they're very well known for that kind of passing side-to-side. Nice job of using the hook as well and trying to come up towards the back.
This third round a bit closer.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I would say that Jonnatas is definitely the aggressor in this round. He's doing the more positive work. Owen's kind of just riding it out, but that's the benefit of being up by those 2 rounds. You know, he doesn't really need to do a ton. Almost as long as he doesn't get submitted, he's kind of cool.
Yep. Yeah, he probably doesn't want to take any risks at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they've also been going for, 13 minutes at this point. It's a long time to be on the mat.
Yeah. I mean, what I was thinking is, you know, we've seen a different Owen tonight, a completely different fighter. But as you start tiring, it's like you need to go back to your bread and butter, right?
Yeah.
It's more tiring, like, doing stuff that is new, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is something that you kind of you see quite frequently at squads. When they get tired, then you'll often find that people like that their A game doesn't work quite as well as it normally does because they just don't have the same kind of go.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Owen doing an amazing job, just kind of keeping framing, not letting Jonnatas to get too close, pummeling the legs towards the inside.
Jonnatas really putting a lot of pressure on here, but Owen's so flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got that left hook in, he's got that left frame. But Jonnatas has his hands connected.
Yeah, I mean, Owen does have to work, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm stuck. I think he just got told he's stalling. I mean, I understand that. But he wasn't doing a lot.
This is a good position here for
And he's got
Owen.
the
a bite
arm.
on the, it's the heel.
Yeah, he had the arm first, transitioned off to the heel, and you can see Jonnatas really...
He got it.
And he got
yeah,
the
and he
tap.
got it. Beautiful work.
Beautiful job.
Really nice job from Owen.
That's a big win.
Clearly not that stuck. Well, this is that initial top attack that he worked. And then Jonnatas did a really good job of keeping the pressure down. Owen just really working those frames inside. And then this is right at the end where he's got the frames and he manages to transition off the arm and then straight into that heel hook position and gets the submission.
That was tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, and your winner by submission and the new Jeceris light heavyweight champion, Eoghan O'Flanagan.
Give it up for Eoghan O'Flanagan. Eoghan, I feel like we saw a different fighter in you tonight. Can you explain a little bit more about what you've been working on recently?
I just wrestle a lot because it's slightly less tiring on the muscles. So now I was wrestling with him because I didn't want him to be on top because you get fucked if he's on top. So I didn't want any part of that. Yeah.
That is...
My cardio slightly improved as well, for reasons unspoken.
I mean, I did hear you breathing like all the way from the comms booth, but...
It's dead silent in here.
No, but like this. I'm talking like the 12 minutes in. It was good.
It was mutual breathing, and I was actually resting every round just in case I had to work for a long time, and it was paid off in the end.
That was great. Can you talk us through the submission?
Yeah, I felt like he obviously knew that I was going full sweep all the time, so he was being careful, but I think we both saw it was like 2 minutes 30 left, and his corner's like, come on, you have to finish or else you're going to lose. And I was like, I'm chilling, I'm fine. And then I think he just exposed his leg because he wanted some kind of scramble to tie me and counter me, but I wasn't going to just give up shit in the final round. But yeah.
That's fair. Great match, Eoghan. Is there anyone you want to thank?
Oh yeah, I thank all my teammates in Los Banditos for training with me and not injuring me. And yeah, who else? Oh yeah, my sponsors, Progress. Buy their stuff, guys. That's all I want to say.
Eoghan, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to have you. Give it up. Oh, one more. Go.
I want to thank Conrad for inviting me as well. Obviously, it's very hard to run shows for the first time because basically no one buys the pay-per-view. So for next time, we'll know it was a good show and everyone can buy the pay-per-view. And obviously, thank you to you guys here for coming and watching.
Eoghan O'Flanagan, give it up. That is all we have time for tonight here at Jeceris. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out our socials for any further events. But until then, guys, good night and thank you very much.